Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty, where we are coming off a thrilling victory, 2-point finish against UCLA. Last time it was a crazy game where we had a miraculous last-second front pylon touchdown to tie up the game for halftime. We had a blocked field goal, we had a safety forced, and then we just tried to run it the rest of the time, and it did work. This time around, I fear it's going to be much more difficult. As you can see, this team is all about the trenches. It's defensive line, offensive line, linebackers. It's like their 10 best players are in those three position groups. They look absolutely stacked up front on both sides of the ball. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. And they also have a really good quarterback. Kevin Childs, I think, is a big improvement from what we saw last time where we faced a Beaver from the UCLA Bruins. And this kid has more throw power, better accuracies across the board, and more speed. Definitely somebody that can run and get some yardage on the ground as well, and not too slow. The running back is Zach Cantu. Also, I feel like an improvement from what we saw last time around. So an elite elusive back, pretty good hands, really good route runner across the board. This kid could play receiver, honestly. And then the speed and the excel to just run away from the rest of the defense. That's also there. Then they've got Deontay Kearns, whereas number 14, the number 1 receiver on this team. Kearns is a pretty good route runner. He's a deep threat, first and foremost. He's got elite catching ratings, got some elusiveness, got some power as well, and he's got all the speed he needs. Definitely with our secondary, they will try to abuse that. Number 2 receivers, Marcus Hardrick. 5'9" and 178 out of Minneapolis, route runner. Whereas number 9, Hardrick is an elite after the catch threat. His routes are actually not great, but his catching ratings are very solid, and he can break some tackles after the catch. He's got enough speed to run away from the defense as well. So already top 2 receivers looking pretty steamy here. And then we've got Jamel Cantwell. 6'1", 177 out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So kind of a hometown kid here for the Wisconsin Badgers. We've got a solid route runner, decent hands, okay elusiveness, but all the speed, man. This receiving unit has so much speed, and they have the offensive line to have those long developing deep threat plays. This is exactly what you need. And then they've got a pretty good tight end here as well. And this tight end is no joke. He can catch, he can run routes, he can even block a little. His pass block is 84. There is offensive linemen that have lower pass block. And then he's got 84 speed, 87 acceleration. And that's something that I've talked about a lot. In this game, 80 plus speed is good. 84 speed is already elite, honestly. And then look at the line here. It's an incredible offensive line. They've got basically no weakness. So our defensive front, really, they're going to have their hands full. And then we've got an elite level edge rusher here in Cole Bolston, 6'2", 287. Very heavy edge rusher, if I'm being honest. But they are playing him on the edge. 82 power moves, 94 strength, 73 finesse moves. So not really polished, but a pure athletic threat. With 73 block sheddings, it's not that great. So I have no idea how this kid is a 90 plus overall. I would not draft him. That's just not good enough. John Connors at the defensive tackle position, 86 block shedding, 99 tackling, 99 pursuit. If this kid comes through, he's not gonna miss. And he's got all the strength he needs. Even 76 finesse moves, I mean, it's not really that good, but he can do a little bit with it. He can rush the passer a little bit. But the main rushing threat from the interior is actually Dorian Watford. A former 4-star. Watford has 85 power moves, 79 finesse moves. That's good enough on the interior, 98 strength. So again, with the elite level athleticism here. And then the run stopping. He's a pass rusher, and he's still got 85 block shedding. I think Watford is even better than his counterparts, and better than all the edge rushers combined, honestly. So that defensive line is going to give us huge problems. And then at linebacker, they've got another edge rusher here Ethan McIver, 86 power moves. He's got some block shedding and tackling ability at linebacker. 78 zone coverage even. That's not half bad. Like, this kid can do it all. Nothing at an elite level, I'm afraid, but he's pretty scary. And then in the middle of this defense, it's going to be Matt Tigner, 6 foot, 227 out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Tigner, he's got the play rec and the awareness to be that Mike linebacker in the middle. He can rush up a little bit. He's got some power. He's got 81 zone coverage, really good against the run, 85 speed, 88 excel. So an above average linebacker, definitely a really good player. Duke Lemon, 6'1", 221 out of Davison, Michigan. Oh, they stole him away from the Wolverines. Lemon looks really good. He's got 80 block shedding, which at linebacker is actually pretty impossible. That's a really good rating there. 93 power moves as well. He's got 78 zone coverage. And yet again, a linebacker with pretty decent athleticism that can do it all. These linebackers, this front seven looks incredible. And then they've got a corner with platinum house call ability, as I've said so many times in these videos. The platinum house call ability is a game changer. And this kid has got 94 zone coverage. I mean, this kid is just going to sit back there and wait for the ball to come to him. Unbelievable. Not great in man coverage at all, but if they run a lot of zone, it really doesn't matter that he really sucks at man coverage. Got great hands, 96 speed. Even if he messes up, he's gonna have the makeup speed. Ryland McMichael is on the other side. Golden house call ability, silver blanket coverage. This kid is more of a man coverage corner, no press ability. 92 catching is pretty good though. And the zone, that's not that bad. 82 zone is still pretty good. Like, you don't want it to be in the 70s, because in the 70s, I mean, you're gonna run so much zone in every game, no matter the defense. Like, there is no defense on the planet that plays 90% man coverage. That's just something that doesn't happen. So the zone is absolutely important, and having above 80 zone is a good thing. Now, this safety also has above 80 zone, but that's basically the only thing he has. Solid run defense and a lot of speed as well, but no hands, no man coverage. Now, we have not faced Wisconsin either. So here in the playoffs, it's going to be two new teams. We've already had the first matchup ever against UCLA. And now this is going to be another first here against Wisconsin. And I expect this game, we are the underdogs by far. It's not even close. The trenches for Wisconsin are incredible. That defensive line, the offensive line, it's all too much, honestly. And now Wisconsin, they won the Big Ten, so they are the conference championship. They won the conference championship. They are the winner of a Big Ten that also includes Michigan and Ohio State. So they beat them all. And, well, I mean, I actually don't know, but they only lost one game all season, so I'm just assuming they beat them all. This is going to be the toughest matchup in this entire series. And if we move on, I expect an even harder one to come our way. But for now, this is going to be a really, really tough one. And we're going to start it on offense here. And right up the gut, John Suarez, not much room here, which is going to bring up a tough 3rd and 6. And we've got close twins. And we're going to run it again. And this, I mean, it almost worked. John Suarez gets to a 4th and 2, but not good enough. We're going to wait on our chance. And in the meantime, I'll let Zach Cantu run all over this defense. Got already 10 there, and then we're gonna have a throw from Kevin Childs. That's a good amount of yardage as well. That's gonna bring them close to field goal range already. And now Zach Cantu up the middle. He's got lots of space, and yet again this leaky run defense shows up. It's a shame that Eric Vasquez is done for the season, because we could really use him right about now. As Childs dumps another throw underneath. It's 9 yards. It's not 9 yards. It's a new first down, I wanted to say. And just like that, they're already like close to the red zone and probably going to be making it soon. Like right here into the end zone. It's a touchdown, and that is another weakness we are going to have to cover up these next couple of years. We only have one really good linebacker. We have a second one that's solid in coverage, but that was Cabral. He's a backup basically, and I mean he's technically a starter in base personnel. But you see that speed, man? That's what I'm talking about. Dante LeBeau, that was elite level speed. That's what an elite level speed tight end can do to linebackers. We just did not have the athleticism to keep up with them. And it's a 7-0 game. Wisconsin's in the lead. And here we are. Let's try to go down the field. A couple of short throws, a run up the middle. John Suarez with a nice 7-yard gain. I expected to be very tough to run on this defense. But we'll see, as Estrada is going to have a one-on-one shot. And Arellanes, it's a back shoulder play, and that's going to be caught. Joshua Arellanes is back, baby. He's got another one, and that's going to move them down to the red zone here. Arellanes looking incredible. He's got another one right there. That's just 4 yards this time, though. So, good stuff. Still 2nd and 6. 4-man pressure, and Estrada is going to get it away over the middle, but he overthrows Jaquez Lera. So 3rd and 6, that's going to be a tough one. Trips to the right, Arellanes isolated left, over the middle. We've got John Suarez on the angle route, and wide open. He's going to get the first down. 13 yards on the play already. Moving the ball down the field, and now Vasquez checks in, and the slant is thrown incomplete. So 2nd and goal coming up, and now John Suarez back in the game here, and down to the goal line. It's a touchdown, and Laredo State is going to take the lead here, 7-0. Actually, no, they're going to tie up the game. We already had a touchdown for Wisconsin. Getting confused here. But to end the first quarter here, we tie up the game at 7. And that one was a pretty close one. They do go to a review on this play in just a second, but it turns out we did make it. So this one is going to count, and we're going to start back with the Wisconsin offense on the next play. And Cantu is just, I mean, they can't get him down, even though he's just running into his own blockers. Nice gain, 7. Gaining 7 here, and then, oh, this is bad. Childs goes down, and look who it is again, Kelvin Leiva. The Heisman winning edge rusher takes down the quarterback, and 3rd and 17, that is not a good look. Kevin Childs, I mean, he did have some time to throw that one, and then he turns the wrong way, man. And off the edge, Kelvin Leiva screaming open after a good win against the left tackle. This is what we live for, man. Kelvin Leiva sacks all the way through. He, by the way, leads. He has the record, the sack record for all collegiate D1 players, with like 60 or 70 plus in his career. And oh my God, what is happening? This is the number 2 receiver that I was talking about. Behind Brian Alonso, it's a touchdown, and Wisconsin is gonna retake the lead, 14-7. Oh my, 3rd and 17, and you just allow a big touchdown like that? You're kidding. Marcus Hardrick gets wide open. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it wide open, but it is a step, and Brian Alonso, he just doesn't have the makeup speed. He's going to go to the NFL, probably a first-round pick, but this is the speed that's just lacking for Alonso and has been lacking for a long time. When you beat him, he's beaten. Like, he's not going to recover. He doesn't have the makeup speed. It's a different story with his counterpart, Mateo Alonso, his brother on the other side. He's got a lot more speed. He could have made up that speed. He could have tackled him before the end zone, but not Brian Alonso. Now we're down by 7, and let's see. John Suarez jump cutting there his way out of the tackle and getting a good chunk there on first down. We've got another first down following here. Joshua Arellanes. We've got 5 yards. On a simple hitch route. 2nd and 5, John Suarez still in the play. He's gonna turn it upfield, and I mean, that's a lot of room, and he even falls forward for an extra like 4 yards. Good stuff. And Laredo State is back in business. This is field goal range, and this is a neutral site, so don't really have to be afraid of the kicking meter this much. But Arellanes got another one. That's 7 yards for him, and if they don't give us the long ball, we're just gonna be content throwing the hitches here, as we have a touchdown. Oh my God! Joshua Arellanes, this time in triple coverage, and he still hauls it in. Arellanes is a world beater. The redshirt sophomore receiver, absolutely dominating the college football world. Gotta have to be a first-round pick this year. I mean, he's gotta declare. This kid, like, if he comes back, man, how are they even gonna stop us, man? If he comes back and develops another year, another offseason for him, even more abilities, look at this. They've got him triple coverage. on the deep, a deep safety, a cornerback on the inside, and then the underneath corner from the other coverage that completely abandoned his adjustment, but it didn't matter. It's just still a corner out touchdown. Laredo State ties up the game, 5 minutes left, and Childs goes down again. Oh my, he rolled out the wrong way again. Calvin Leyva's back for another one. Just extending his sack record with each one. Even more impossible to catch this guy in the leaderboards. He's been a 4-year starter at this program. And boy, you can see it. Look at that spin move. What a move. He is a speed rusher, but he can do it both ways. He can also win with power. And just like that, we're getting the ball back. And John Suarez on the draw. He's getting like 5 yards. I mean, that's a pretty solid play. Make this 3rd down and 5 a little bit easier. No free release for Arianes, but we're just going to get the underneath throw to Jaquez Lera. Move the chains, get another 1st down. And 1st and 10, another press win on the outside, but the play took too long to develop. So he dumps it over the middle, and that's a catch for Taylor Rosas for a 1st down. 1st and 10, we've got double twin set, and Estrada is almost sacked, but he did get it away at the last second. Dumps it off to his running back to get 5 yards. I mean, that's good stuff. This is what you want to see in the NFL. Wayne Estrada, by the way, another player that I expect to go to the NFL now. As we've got another 1st down there, and then now Estrada is in trouble. He's sacked, and the ball is loose. Wisconsin recovers. Oh my, we could have just taken the lead there. Inside 2 minutes, you got to run at the clock, and instead Wisconsin is going to get this one. And now they have a minute to go down the field and score themselves. Oh my, heartbreak here. Like basically almost scoring, and then the screen set just does not get set up. They had John Suarez got kind of caught up there with getting a free release, and I mean, now they've got a lot of time to go down the field. That's already almost field goal range with that one play. And they still got an entire minute. Like 3rd and 1 now, and we've got pressure over the middle. No, it doesn't get there. Another 1st down. About 10 yards on the play for Wisconsin. 1st and 10, and they've got a 4-man pressure again. And Childs just has hours and hours of time, and finally decides to step up and slide with a 5-yard gain. 33 seconds on the clock. Childs outside, intercepted. Brian Alonso, he gets one back on them. And this is the elite level coverage that we are talking about. Kid is balling out when he can. Now, the thing is, at this level of play, his athleticism is average. But at the next level, his level of play might be a lot below average. Still looking forward to seeing him at the next level, but this is more of the stuff that I want to see, man. He's got good coverage. He knows that his safety is right there to cover the deep part of the field, and he's just lurking for the interception. And we're getting the ball. We're trying to go to field goal range. We're going to take a timeout here as Laredo State. They've got 1 left. Maybe we can get in field goal range or something. Estrada has got a 1-on-1 shot down the field. Arellano! And he does not get it. And also his name is Arellanes. 2nd and 10. And they are pressing the receivers. Boy, oh boy. What are you doing here? Over the middle, we've got Rivero on a catch. And that's a few seconds off. We've got another one on the timeout front there, and that's none left. So we actually do not make it that far. There was only one more play left, and we threw a Hail Mary into the end zone that didn't work. But we had Arianes on a 1-on-1 shot there, and he had the ball go through his hands, man. That should have been a touchdown there. But of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're going to move on to the 3rd quarter. Game's tied at 14. Both teams had scoring threats. Both of them couldn't score. Both with turnovers. A forced fumble on Estrada and an interception forced by Brian Alonso. So good stuff there. And for some reason, we cannot take down Zach Cantu until he gets like 7 yards. But they have to punt it away anyways, and deep there, that's Cerdeno, and he's got some space, and he's gonna outrun defenders and turns close to midfield out of bounds, which that's a 52-yard field now, and Estrada is just gonna dump it over the middle there. And this is something that this offense has been trying to do this whole game. Like, we know there is a lot of pressure involved. This is a good defensive line. and we try to get the ball out as quickly as we can, and it's been pretty successful so far. Rivera with a nice catch there, and now we've got the slip screen. We get it away on time. John Suarez, he's got some blockers. Jukes across the block, basically, and then gets the first down. That's good stuff, and just like that, we're already in field goal range. And in the red zone as well, we've got a 2nd and 7. Lara just gets a few, but brings up a 3rd and 4. This is manageable, definitely. But if not, we still can just take the field goal. Over the middle, catch is made, and that's a good play by Taylor Rosas. Good stuff. 1st and goal, and Estrada is just going to hand it off, and Suarez wide open into the end zone. Great run up the middle. Suarez is going to take the lead for Laredo State, and we've been with the backs to our wall, with our backs to the wall for much of this game, but finally we've got the lead. It's 21-14, and we just used up a good amount of clock as well. It's about 5 minutes gone from the 3rd quarter, and now let's see if Wisconsin can answer in kind. As Zach Cantu, they just can't tackle him. It's still a 9-yard gain for him this time as well. 2nd and 2, and they're just going to hand it off to Cantu, and another easy run, and they just can't tackle him. Even Dave Santos is struggling. A future 1st-round pick linebacker, I'm guessing. 1st and 10, and over the middle. Catch is made, 5 yards, even though Mateo Alonso was all over. You got to say one thing, though. Deontay Kearns, I haven't seen him much this game. I got to tell you, man. Where is Deontay Kearns? Like, Mateo Alonso has been absolutely shutting him down so far. He's isolated left here, and he's on the slant, but the ball goes out quicker than his slant can be run, and that's a good play. 5 yards. We're there to make the tackle this time, at least. 2nd and 5, and the ball goes out again, and this is good coverage. It's just they make the tackle anyway. Just this time it's not Deontay Kearns. It's Hardrick again. 1st and 10, and the ball goes out quick on the handoff again, and they've got a 9-yard run before they even know it. Wide open running lanes left and right here all day, and Cantu is still on his feet, breaks a tackle, falls ahead, gets unbelievable yardage, honestly. Cantu still the back, 11 personnel, and trips to the right, and Kearns, good coverage again, but he makes the catch. It's another 9-yard gain or something. Kearns so far, by the way, 12 yards. Over the middle, catch is made, another catch for 8 yards. They are just churning out these 7, 8, 9-yard gains, and just like that, they've used up the rest of the 3rd quarter. We're going to the 4th, and it is crunch time. It is all both teams on par so far. Almost exactly the same amount of yardage. Both of them. It's been a really close game, and they're about to score here. Cantu, they got him finally in the backfield. It's a loss, and Cantu seems to be shaken up. And Dave Santos is the one on the tackle. No shocking revelations here. 3rd and 1, and they're gonna throw it. They are gonna throw it, and they've got it. It's a touchdown. Wisconsin is gonna tie up the game, and that's LeVrone, the backup running back. Oh my, the Badgers are back in this, and that was just to start the 4th quarter. It's 21-21, and it is crunch time. Laredo State, this is your chance to shine. Run out the rest of this clock and get a touchdown. 1st and 10, wide open. That's just too easy. Suarez, I mean, that's 12 yards just given away for free. But good play there by Estrada to recognize that. 2nd and 6, throws it on the in route, and that's going to be a 9-yard gain, a 5-yard gain, I mean, obviously, to Jaquez Lara. 3rd and 1, and Estrada is going to be taken down. Couldn't get it away on time as the pressure was coming in. And 4th and 1, and they are going to jump. Oh my God, why did you jump there? From their own 43-yard line, Laredo State just lined up, just hoping they'd get a free 1st down, and they did. They've got the 1st down, and clock continues to tick down here, and we've got some good blocking on the outside. John Suarez with a huge catch and run on the slip screen. What a play! And we've got the 1st down now at the edge of field goal range. Estrada throws a one-on-one shot, and this is Arellanes in the end zone, and this is incomplete. Just a little bit too far there by Estrada. 2nd and 10. Hand it off to Suarez, and down goes Suarez. And he seems to be a little bit shaken up here. But 3rd and 12, we're Just gonna throw the bubble here. Well, it's actually not a bubble, it's just a regular screen. We get 5 yards, and honestly, that was a pretty good thing because this is now field goal range, and we're gonna try our best. This is Velasco, and he barely got it. If we hadn't had those 5 yards on the screen there, that would not have been a field goal. And it's 24-21 instead of a tie game, so now the pressure is on Wisconsin. And over the middle, they've got Deontay Kearns for a 9-yard gain, which means he's now at 21 yards receiving. Second and inches, and they are going to hand it off to Cantu, obviously. 7 yards on the play. Easy run up the gut. 2nd and 6. Cantu is still in the game. Play action. And Childs throws it to a wide open, whoever his name is, I have forgotten it completely, number 83. But that's an easy first down, and now they're at midfield, and running it with Cantu is Wisconsin. Shocking. 7 yards on that one, just too easy. The running plays are setting up, and we're still missing Eric Vasquez with his done for the season injury, man. Done for his collegiate career injury. Let's see the next level then. 1st and 10, and Kevin Childs has got a throw lined up, and there is 2.5 minutes on the clock, so they are ticking down the clock here pretty well. If they get a touchdown with clock expiring, we are done. 2nd and 3 over the middle, and it's Cantu on the catch this time. We can't stop him there either. 16 yards on the play. 2nd and 9, and that's another 8-yard run. We can't stop him, and now timeouts are being taken by the other side. We have to start taking timeouts now. 1 minute and 20 on the clock, and Childs has lots of time. Touchdown! Wisconsin's in the end zone, and they are taking the lead. The Badgers are getting it done, and thank God we called that timeout because there is about 80 seconds on the clock, and we need every second of it. So, yeah, Cantwell, the number 3 receiver, just left wide open, like left them alone at the goal line there. 2nd and 10, let's see what we can do here. Wayne Estrada, 4-man pressure, and immediately coming into the pocket. What a catch at the sideline. This is Jaquez Lara. And finally, somebody's putting the load on somebody else than Arellanes. Estrada gets it away, and look who it is again. Arellanes with the first down catch. Well, actually, not quite. 2nd and 2, actually. And they're going to throw it over the middle. Rivera with the first down, moving the chains. And now they're going to have to go hurry up here. Because if they don't, we're going to run out of clock. 30 seconds on the clock. And over the middle, it's Rivero. And he's going to fight ahead. Still going down to the 20-yard line. And timeout taken. Laredo State, this is their last one. It's going to be 4 shots in the end zone now. Because that's the only way you can win at this point. 4 shots to the end zone from the 20. Let's go. First one already missed. 2nd and 10. Estrada throws it. Corner route to the front pylon. It's a touchdown! Jaquez Lara. This is the Joshua Arellanes play, and Lara does it as a 5'8 receiver. Can you believe it? Jaquez Lara as a 5'8 receiver. He was the star in his freshman year, and then he just fell off the face of the earth. And now he comes back in the biggest moment of this dynasty, and look at the play, man. We've got to take a third look here. As Jaquez Lara, he's got the corner route. He's looking inside, looks off the corner, and that's already a bad sign here. And then the safety is over there. He gives him a huge hit. But Lara, for some reason, is able to hold on, and he does step out of bounds, but not after he got the foot down first. The other one in that case. So 2nd and 2, and Wisconsin's like, what are you doing here? You gotta get to field goal range, and time expires before he gets even to the 50. Gotta throw it there, man. That's the game, and Laredo State wins miraculously again. Again with a really good opponent. We pull out the win with a miraculous front pylon touchdown, and with that we win the Orange Bowl here against the Badgers. Laredo State pulls it off again, and this has kind of been a theme, honestly. But when is our luck gonna run out? Because again, in this game we had some pretty crazy catches here, and I'm not sure we can pull those off every week. Now on the other side, there was also a couple plays where Wisconsin got pretty lucky. Like, for example, when Arellanes dropped the one-on-one contested catch. Like, he catches balls in triple coverage and double coverage, and then he has a one-on-one and she drops it. Like, you got pretty lucky on that one, man, if you ask me. And then the other one was where Estrada overthrew him in one-on-one coverage. But yeah, Kevin Childs, a perfect game here. 23 of 26 with 88% completion percentage. He did throw the pick though. I mean, credit to Brian Alonso for good coverage, but you can't throw that ball, man. Was too good a coverage. And yeah, we had trouble running the football here. I didn't run it too much. It was just not too much upside. This is a pretty good defense. And on the other side, we couldn't stop their run. So it's pretty lucky that we actually managed to pull out the win at the end. But for some reason, we couldn't stop Matt Hardrick. Deontay Kearns finished with 22 yards on 3 catches. Like, Mateo Alonso had his side shut down, like completely shut down. Ariana's 99 yards and a touchdown. Suarez, 7 catches for 83 yards. We've got Lara with the miraculous front pylon touchdown. We've got Rivero with 66 yards or something. Also, we had 6 drops in this game. So that's another thing that Wisconsin got actually pretty lucky at. Calvin Leyva, match winner again on the defense here. 2 sacks that ended, well, I mean, the one of them didn't end the drive, actually. But should have ended the drive. But we allow a 3rd and 17 touchdown, which was pretty embarrassing, I gotta say. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. A really good game. This is what you want from a playoff game, but a little bit too close to a heart disease something. Man, what on earth? Like, I cannot believe that we just failed to do more than that field goal on our last real drive. And then they run out almost all the rest of the clocks. We have to start taking timeouts to even preserve some when they score the touchdown inevitably. And then we just get a miracle touchdown, honestly. A couple of good catches by Lara and Arianes, and then over the middle it was Rivero. And then the miracle catch from the 20 there. Calvin Leyva, 2 sacks in this game. I mean, yet again, just improving on his sack totals. His career sack record probably will stand for a pretty long time. He's been an absolute menace, and he needs to be a first-round pick. He's a Heisman at edge rusher. Like, what are you talking about? Now, this is probably going to be impossible. We barely beat UCLA. We barely beat Wisconsin on a miracle last-second touchdown. Well, not last second, but I have no idea how we are supposed to beat Georgia, honestly. I don't know. I don't know how we can beat that team. They're just way too good. Now, let's just jump through this for a little bit. We win. We move on to Georgia. Indiana, that's actually an opponent we have played in the bowl game. I think it was last year. But they lose to Georgia. It was actually a pretty close game. Maybe we do have a shot, but Georgia has one of the best rosters in college football. Obviously, this is going to be a tough game. And then North Carolina, no shot against Washington. Just just absolutely blasted out of the stadium there at the Fiesta Bowl. So Washington moving on. And then we've got Alabama. They win over Oklahoma, so now it kind of feels like it's not even worth it to go to the national championship game. Not just kidding, but like, I wanted that rematch with Oklahoma, honestly. That would have been pretty sick. But Oklahoma, one and done. Like, they're just done as a conference winner. Alabama moves on. They blew out Wake Forest. They win a close one against Oklahoma. And now I think they're the heavy favorites against Washington. So I would expect this to be a Georgia-Alabama national championship game. And I'm going to do my best to avoid that. But we'll see. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.